Good evening, second grade parents. This is Mrs. Espinoza. I hope your child had a wonderful experience today at Volano School and enjoyed the field day that was given by Mr. T. At this time, I would like to take you through a virtual orientation of Volano School. As I walk through the presentation, know that I will be also sharing the actual presentation with you to click through for yourself. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Students can arrive to Volano School beginning at 8:15 in the morning. The school day begins at the same time as Memorial at 8:40. The students have multiple ways to get to school. They can walk to or from school, they can get a ride to school, or they can ride the bus if they are eligible for doing so. We have Soldier Hill bus routes and Memorial shuttle bus. This includes the morning care students. Students that are eligible for the bus will receive a bus pass late in the summer. If you're driving your child to school, you can access a map of the drop-off and pickup locations by clicking here on this link when you go through the presentation yourself. Moving along with a couple of other items on student arrival. Students arrive and line up by grade level in the courtyard. At 8:30, the students enter the building to prepare for the day, and they enter their classrooms at 8:40. If we have bad weather, snow, students will begin lining up outside their classrooms at 8:15. And again, we begin our supervision here at Volano School beginning at 8:15. Here is a picture from this morning. You can see our third grade students lining up on the courtyard, and the students enter through this door, which is the first door on the right-hand side of the courtyard at Volano School. A typical morning in third grade involves the morning announcements, which the students heard today. Then we move into a balanced literacy block, which includes areas of reading, writing, and word study, guided reading, reader's workshop, very similar to what the students experience now in terms of reading, writing, and literacy. The students enjoy a working snack at around 10 o'clock in the morning. They also have specials in the morning, and then they also include character education and open circle activities during a typical morning in third grade. Here's just some pictures of our third graders recently involved in some of the activities I just described. And just a little bit about specials. There are a few small differences here at Volano. The students have art, music, digital citizenship, which will be new to them, and Spanish. The specials are taught in 2 5-week cycles, where the students attend the same special for 4 days a week, for 5 weeks in the fall, and then again 5 weeks in the spring. PE is taught 1 day a week, as they are used to now, and library is actually taught in collaboration with the classroom teacher as part of that literacy block. Here's a picture of some kids in PE here at Volano. This is some of our fourth graders. And here are some of the various specials. You see some students here in library, some students practicing recorder, and some students here in digital citizenship with Mr. Gordon. The specials teachers outside of Mr. Gordon remain the same from Memorial School to Volano School, so they will be some familiar faces for the students. Lunch and recess, the students experienced a little bit of today. Third and fourth graders will have recess first, beginning at 11:45 on the field behind Volano School. They have lunch immediately following that at 12:10 in the all-purpose room. Lunch is ordered exactly the same way that you order it from Memorial, using the online system. The difference is that instead of receiving their tickets in the classroom, the students will come and pick them up in the lunchroom. Volano has a peanut-free table, and the teachers will supervise lunch, where the teachers and recess aides supervise recess. So again, similar to what's happening right now at Memorial. Here's a picture of our lunchroom today. We had second and third grade eating lunch together, and you can see some of our second graders enjoying their lunchtime experience. A typical afternoon in third grade is math and social studies and science. Math, we utilize a similar Saxon program that is used in Memorial. You will see more problem solving and more real-world application. Math will be taught by 2 of our third grade teachers. Social studies and science is taught in 2 marking periods each. We have a philosophy of a learner active, technology infused units for social studies and science, and that also will be taught by 2 third grade teachers. This will be the students' first taste of switching classes for 1 subject a day. So they will have their homeroom teacher and then move to either their math or social studies science teacher. Here's just a picture of Heritage Day, which is a big third grade experience, and also some students involved in an Earth Day activity related to science up here in your left-hand corner. Student dismissal. The school day ends at 3:10. Students are dismissed to the courtyard. Again, they can walk, they can get a ride home, or they can ride the bus if they are eligible. As with Memorial, if you have any changes in dismissal, you should communicate them in writing to your child's teacher or a phone call to the main office. Just some other information I wanted to share with you about third grade is that all of the third grade classrooms are upstairs, and the upstairs classrooms are all air conditioned, which is a nice bonus for our third graders. The rolling backpacks are discouraged for third graders as they are difficult to bring up the steps, and the students will have lockers next year, and the rolling backpacks will likely not fit into those lockers. All of our third grade classrooms have a cart of 20 Chromebooks for the 2015-2016 school year. Currently, the teachers have been utilizing 12 Chromebooks in each classroom, so we're upping that to where the students will each have a Chromebook to work with in their class. You can learn more about Chromebooks and Google Classroom at our upcoming Google Parent Night. That flyer is here, and that night is scheduled for next Tuesday beginning at 7:30 at the high school, and all entering 3rd through 12th grade parents are encouraged and invited to attend that evening. You can click here on this link for a list of the 3rd grade school supplies. That will also be going home in a couple of weeks to the students in a paper copy. Just some other information about Volano School. Chorus is available to all students, and it is done before school. Mr. O'Reilly will send out information about that early in the school year in September. If you're interested in your child starting an instrument, you can know that they begin instruments in 4th grade. They will begin with the recorder in 3rd grade and then move into studying an instrument in 4th grade, if desired. We also have some after-school club opportunities available, and those usually open up towards the middle of the school year around January. We have a very active student congress, and we also have a monthly lunchtime book talk. So a lot of exciting things coming your way for Volano School with your incoming 3rd grader. At this time, I'd like to thank you for participating in our virtual 3rd grade orientation. I hope you found this information helpful and just kind of a different way to present orienting you and your child to the 3rd grade experience. We will have a physical meet and greet with your 3rd grade teachers on Wednesday, September 2nd from 3 o'clock to 3:30, and at that time all families and children are invited to come see their classroom and meet their 3rd grade teacher. If you have more questions when you go through the presentation yourself, you can click on this box, and that will bring you to a form where you can go ahead and ask those questions and get a pretty quick turnaround in terms of an answer. If you're looking for a little bit more information or looking to come and visit Volano before September yourself, or you have more questions beyond the question box, please do not hesitate to reach out to our school counselor, Mr. Sweet. His email address is listed here, and you can speak to him at that time. So again, I'd like to thank you for participating in our virtual orientation, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Know that you can come back to this presentation throughout the summer for any questions or reminders that you may need. Thanks again.